And we've got a good one brewing. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They had no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by James Campbell.
And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching their bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Slide for the PAT.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
They'll send Brown in motion right.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Smith will come in motion right. To throw on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They go play action. Now Heineke slings this deep from McLaurin.
And for the third time here in this half, he's intercepted.
They're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And how about that for just running out the clock? So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On play action, Heineke. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A first down throw for Heineke. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
On second down, here's Gibson again. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
Throwing again, Heineke on 2nd and 10.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Taylor Heineke.
A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Smith.
Oh, good return up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves in the third quarter. And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
They're going to get this down to about the 37.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 37 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Gibson toss right.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Off the play fake, Heineke.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That's good by the defense on the third play. They just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They'll go. It's Gibson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
And the play fake, and now Heineke. A throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Heineke to throw it. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Heineke on 1st down. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Taylor Heineke, his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts going deep here for Watkins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.